Bastards! I kill you! That's American for sure.
How do you know it's American when you're not that good at Russian?
Well, I did hear American in the movies before the war.
He could have seen some too. By the way, he's up.
Hey, where are you from, pal?
From Moscow.
Look, aren't you an American, pal?
No, I'm a Buryat. All right, you got me. I am an American.
There you have it.
No shit.
Duh.
No wonder you gave us so much trouble before we met.
It's just not my day. Moy din сегодня.
Looks like it.
Well, you might still change your opinion. Hey, guys! Turns out we got an American! We better call Captain and report! Mace, delivery here. Patch me through to Kent. I got news for you. All right, standing by. Kill the engine, guys! We're to stand by! Speaking of this not being your day, see what's over there?
I do. It's clouds.
Clouds. This is a storm, pal.
Yep, a storm. And storms here are not your regular storms. They can ruin your day like nowhere else. You're lucky we took you in when we did.
Got it. Rev up and head to the sub.
So, what have you got? Did you deliver the offer to the captain?
Nah, he got spooked by some small fries. We know the guy was with him, though. Turns out the guy's an American.
Are you fucking with me?
Please, boss. He swore like you on a bad day.
I see. Pass the radio to that American, will you? Okay, I have pivot reading. Considering this ship, just in case. Who are you?
Lance Corporal Samuel Taylor, U.S. Marine Corps.
Wow. Just... wow.
Yeah, I have trouble believing it myself.
Oh, damn. Listen up, delivery.
Here.
Janeway. He is my guest. Do you get that? Bring him over, quick.
Yes, boss. Well, didn't we make a splash? Now tell me, who of us knew he was an American all along, huh?
Wow.
Impressive, huh? It's all ours.
Impressive.
Look, it's the boss.
Yeah, it's me!
Well, hello there! Why are you still tied up?
A moment!
Please, come aboard! Take the guests to the gangway!
Yes, boss. Shit, we pissed the cat off.
We should have taken the rope off. Then you get chewed up for everything on our own. Yeah, there's just no making the cat happy. It's not our day.
Well, Your Highness, we've arrived. Come aboard. big boss waiting.
Damn, am I happy to see you. Haven't met another American in 23 years. Name's Tom, by the way. Nice to meet you too, Tom. Is this ship yours? Can I book a ticket? That's a good one. Follow me. Let's talk. So, where did you want to go? San Diego, one way. California. Oh, truly. A heaven on earth. Save for the traffic in LA, of course. That was hell. Look, man, remind me. What was the name of your baseball team? Padres. Right. Oh, our team used to play them often. I'm from Seattle, you know. Mariners, if you think any further check is in order. Nothing personal, Lance Corporal. These are tough times. Of course. Trust but verify. Exactly. By the way, Sam, this is Clem, my right-hand man. He's in charge of the Applied Force department of my business here.
Hello, Sam.
Очень приятно, Clem. Clem's boys couldn't invite you here at a better time. The doctor flexed the wind somewhat, but still, just look at that. Yeah, had I stayed there, I'd be halfway to Kansas by now. Not that I want to go there. Where do you want to go? Though wait, how about we have a good smoke and hear your story first, Sam? Won't say no to a smoke. Even though there isn't much of a story, really. Middle East, Afghanistan, then Moscow. I was on the embassy guard detail. Happened to be in the metro when shit hit the fan. Quite a lot of people survived there. And then, I just sat in the tunnels for 20 years, thinking we were the last people alive in the world. How come? A perimeter of jammers. The leaders were in the know, but kept it under wraps. For 20 years? But why? Haven't got a clue, really. A friend of mine learned the truth, and with him, the whole squad I was with. We had to run. Across the continent. We had a train. At Lake Baikal, we split. I went further east and kept going until I ended up here. If my dad is still alive, he could still be waiting for my return. He'd be over 70 now. I haven't got much time. I see. So you're looking for someone to take you home. Yeah. People don't just sail across the Pacific nowadays, unlike the old times. But I can take you there on this sub.
It's rather cool than Canton.
You're right, Clem. Could I help somehow, Tom? And how did you get this submarine in the first place? It's a long story. Perhaps just an executive summary? Well, I am in a hurry, but not to such an extent. Well, in that case, I'll start from afar. Oh, by the way, I almost nailed Tennessee Sour Mash here. No proper aging, of course, but the flavor is basically right. Want you drink with us, Clem?
I'll drink my own. I don't really get that fancy stuff, Tom.
It was just the first failed batch, you know? But suit yourself, of course. To our meeting. To our meeting.
To our meeting.
Wow. Korosho. Oh, yeah. What did I tell you? So, ready to listen now? I'd been doing business here before the war, mainly on the international weapons market. The locals had lots of money and opportunities, but no connections and style whatsoever. That's where I came in. Clem handled the relations with our local partners. Just before the war, our enterprise was starting to gain momentum. But then the bombs fell. You can guess the rest. Yep. Our company had a competitive advantage, though. Warehouses full of weapons. And Clem's boys in charge of guarding those warehouses.
Then we entered a phase of dynamic growth, and a few years ago learned of a flourishing settlement here in Vladivostok. The place was governed by the ex-captain you met before. He did do a decent job of it, I must admit, but was not ready for the ongoing war against bandits. That's what we offered to help with. The captain took the deal and was not disappointed. Klim found a radical solution to the bandit problem.
Yeah, you can still see some hanging.
Right. And then we learned that the sub was operational all along, and the captain never even thought of using this immense opportunity.
How is he supposed to use it?
Obviously, you're not a businessman, just like him. Naturally, to everyone's benefit. For so many years after the war, mankind has been barely holding on to life because there was no force left to unite the survivors in pursuit of restoring the civilization. But we could create such a force. A new state, the true shining city on a hill, to lead the whole world to new accomplishments, to turn the apocalypse into a new beginning. We won't even have to shoot. Just drop the anchor in view of any settlement, open our missile ports, and they will readily give us everything, and accept our power. Oh, do you find this inelegant? It would be just a statement of fact. We are power here. We are the force to lead everyone into the future.
I see. So, what do the captains say?
Oh, he went ballistic and tried to get rid of us. But when he saw his game was up for good, he ran away.
Which means you get to decide where to sail now, right?
Certainly. There's just one slight problem. The sub's all right, but its reactors need to be refueled. But only the ex-captain knows where to get the fuel rods and can control the procedure. Regrettably, after our falling out, he wouldn't even talk to us no matter what.
Yeah. A lot of things starting to make sense now.
Great. Then I can offer you a deal. Sam, I'd like you to be our negotiator. Make that fossil understand. If he helps us get the fuel, we leave the settlement to him. We'll find a better base in no time anyway. Of course, he's also welcome to have all crew members who won't follow me. And once we get the fuel, San Diego will be our first destination. Deal?
Deal.
Sam, you'll need some protection as our Burly man. I'll send my best guys.
Thanks, Clem. But I prefer working alone.
Oh, that's some true grit right there. Hey, leave Sam be, Clem. He can handle it.
Whatever you say, boss.
So, we have a deal. Still, if you are going to represent us in negotiations, we'd better equip you to our standard. Clem, please set Sam's radio to pick up our frequencies.
Sure.
Here.
Now for the important part. The map of the area. It's as exact as it can be, all things considered. Plus, it shows all the captain's hideouts we know of. You should check those first.
Done.
Spasibo, Clem.
Well, radio's taken care of. As for the rest of your gear, drop by the shooting range. You'll be issued everything. Have some rest first, though. You had a long day.
Thank you, but I'd rather go now. I prefer to strike iron while it's hot.
Well, your choice.
Thanks, Tom. Guess I'll be going now. The storm's already over, after all.
Good luck. We'll
Of
keep
course. Счастливо.
Счастливо.
Bye. send my boys with him. They could catch the old goat cleanly and quietly.
Ah, enough. I know you're cleanly and quietly. Your boys fucked up for good when they let him get away. The captain himself, I could forgive. We're keeping tabs on him. But where's the XO? The others?
We're looking.
Looking. You've been looking for almost a year now. And now the captain is our only chance. Don't you see? I just can't trust your boys with it.
Well, but you can trust the passerby.
He's an American.
So what? I don't know him. You don't know him either.
But I do. He survived in Moscow. He survived there, and then he came here.
Well, if you say so.
I certainly do. And enough of this. Do you have anyone watching the passage to the upper marsh?
Observation post, 2 guys.
Good. Tell them to be on the lookout for our guest. Provide him support if need be, and tell that to everyone else.
Got it.
Let's think of where he could even find the guy. Where was the captain seen?
Everywhere. Pick a point.
How about here? Right under our noses? The pool?
Lobsters. He stopped using the place long ago.
I see. Here?
Nah, too many foglies. He won't go there.
Oh, you think he wouldn't? How about here?
That new gang I told you about. Fugly catchers.
Yes. How about the car dump?
There's a Batwing there now.
Yeah. Even the captain wouldn't take it on. The fire depot?
Occupied too. More fugly hunters.
What about this place?
Aha, I could use this.
Howdy, Uncle Sam. You're expected at the shooting range. Boss's orders. It's that way. Cross the bridge.
Hi, American.
Okay, I think I got this. Time to check ignition. This is ground control to Major Tom.
Nah, your circuit's dead. There's something wrong.
Damn it. I knew I was forgetting something. Let's see if it works now. Engines on!
You really made the grade.
No.
Oh, come on.
It's closed.
Ugh, but why?
You should go to the
Just
range.
Closed.
Why is it closed, man?
Closed for special service.
So, you're the American.
I only need to zero my gun in.
We're checking our stocks here, you see?
Well, it
And you're expected at the range, over there.
Look, I won't take long.
If I could, I'd let you in, but I have orders.
Ah, I've been expecting you. My name's Danila. I'm Tom's gunsmith. The boss wants you geared up ASAP, Sam, so I'll cut straight to the chase. First, your universal detector. There are mines all over the ruins, so never leave home without it. It can also detect spare parts, weapons, lots of things, actually.
Nice.
Indeed. Now, your new rifle.
This looks familiar, but different.
It's a local make, optimized for our home brand of incendiary ammo. It accepts regular ball, all right, just not the standard mags. Don't want our idiots ruining their old rifles with the hot stuff.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
Ah, glad to hear that. I guess you're all set now. You can test it here. My assistant has a couple of mags ready. This one should not just feel familiar, it's the real McCoy. A 45 automatic, straight from Tom's premium stock. We have sold quite a few of its siblings here, but this one's been fine-tuned to the max.
Here's your
Hasn't
ammo.
seen a
Good
day
luck.
of use past its shakedown, so it won't fail no matter what.